Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Laura Roy. I do a little bit of everything in this channel, so if you like a little bit of everything, I suggest that you subscribe to my channel. And with that being said, I know I look a hot mess. About an hour ago, I came back from my walk, my 45-minute walk, and I came in and we had spaghetti last night, and the kitchen was left a mess. So I'm like, I cannot have this kitchen looking like this. So I'm cleaning. So I look a hot mess like this. My postpartum hair is slowly growing back in. So that's why my whole front looks freaking crazy. I always try to put it up and they stay a little bit, but then they start coming out. Um, so yeah, this is how I look. But anyway, guys, I am so excited. Today is Friday. What's today? August 11th, and I get my Lasik surgery done at 3:45. Well, I have to be there at the office at 3:45 in the afternoon. I have to get my kids ready. My sister's gonna watch them for me. My husband's gonna take me. And so yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how my appointment went, because I went to my appointment August 5th in the morning. So basically, you walk in and they make you not make you, but they have you sit there and watch a kind of like introduction video of the surgeon. And he's talking about the how many surgeries he's done. He's talking about like the percentage of people that he has helped and all this other, and then they kind of talk about what nearsightedness is and farsightedness is and like all in between. And then once that's done, they take you to the back room and they do like 3 tests. One of the tests is like they have you look at this little light, and it turns from green to red, and it goes around. So you're supposed to like look at it, keep your eye open as wide as you can, and you can't blink, you can't do nothing, right? And it takes a picture of your whole entire eye, the front and the back. And so we did that, and then we had another one that you look, it's just like the generic one if you ever have gone to go to the doctor's office or to the eye doctor. It's just you look at the hot air balloon that's like way off down the road, and they check your pupils that dilate correctly and all that stuff. And then like from that room we went to another room, and she was just the generic like close one eye, close this eye, like what do you see here, what do you see there, like on the mirror. And so that was done. It did show that I had dry eye. So basically what the dry eye came from is because I used to wear contacts ever since I was 15 or 16 years old. I can't remember exactly, but I want to say when I was 15, like for sure. As soon as my mom gave me like the green light to go ahead and be able to get contacts, and I got fitted for them, and they found out that like, yeah, your eye can hold a contact. So I want to say 15. So ever since I was 15 till like the present time now, I've had contacts like in, right? So long story short, a lot of times I would forget to take the contact off, and I would sleep with it on. Majority of the time I would forget. Half of the time I would be lazy, but there will be times that my eye would get sore and would get like really tired, so I would take them off and wear my glasses. I hate glasses. That's the first thing. I hate these glasses. I hate having stuff in my eyes. I do not mind sunglasses because obviously you wear them and then you can take them off and like inside and be like whatever, right? But with glasses, it's like I need them. I need to see, so I have to have these glasses on my face. So I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, that's disgusting. Like, you're supposed to take them off. Da, da, da. I know. I remember the first time that I genuinely forgot to take my contacts off because they were so comfortable. They never gave me dry eye. They never gave me an issue. They never moved out of place. Even when I would rub my eye, because sometimes I would get like really itchy eyelids, so I was just like scratch the shit out of it. Oh, excuse me. I was like just scratch. They would not move. they were just there, like if it was just my eyeball, you know. So they never give me an issue. So I do remember when I first forgot, I woke up like at 5 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I forgot to take them off, because I've heard horror stories of people forget to take them off, and the contact itself rolls in the back of your eye, and then it's like you it gets lost. Some people can live with it years and years with the contact behind your eye, but then sometimes it gets stuck and you're like blind or whatever, right? So I'm just like, oh my god! But I ran to the bathroom, but I saw that both contacts were still there and intact, and I did not wake up with dry eyes or anything. So I just started my day and just kept it moving. The next day, I did take them off for the night and stuff, and then in the morning put them back on. So I was in the beginning, I was really good about doing that every single night, but I would forget, and obviously, you know. So anyway, so when the doctor comes, so she does like the whole, like, also like look in the mirror, you know, like close this, close that, and the I remember the nurse coming back in, and she's like, oh, can we do one more test, or one of the tests one more time, right? And I was just like, oh yeah, sure. So we go, and it's the one that I told you that it takes a picture of your eye. So she took it. She was like, oh, okay, let's go. I was like, well, is everything okay? She's like, oh yeah, it's just showing that you have a little bit of dry eye. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, will that be an issue? And she's like, no, that's not going to be an issue. She's like, you're a good candidate. You're going to, you know, we could do this. And I'm like, all right, good. So the doctor comes in, she does that, right? And then she puts like the whole thing for you to like actually see, like 1, 2, is that good? You know. So we do that, and then she goes and she puts the bright light on you. You know, when they magnify the light to see the back of your eye, your retina, and all that good stuff. So that doctor told me that I had sun damage. My eye had sun damage. Can you believe that? That day I learned something new. I did not know that your eyeballs can get sun damaged. So she said the same way that the sun can damage the skin, when you get a tan or you get sunspots, she was like, the same thing happens to your eye, right? She said that's why that she always recommends people using sunglasses when they're outside, when they're out for a walk, or especially with UV protection. Um, and so she told me that, long story short, she told me that I had sun damage that she would see on a 40-year-old person that lives either in Florida or in California, that the sun is more, you know, like stronger, more concentrated, and that places that really don't have seasons. So yeah, all of those times that I was just like, oh, this is great, like I'm gonna leave my contacts in and whatever. I'm now the sun damage is because if I would go, obviously I'm not wearing sunglasses, so that's what it was. So take your contacts off every night, give them a rest. If you're going to be home hanging out, you don't have plans to go out or whatever, take your contacts off, put your glasses on, and just let them. But she did tell me to put eye drops in my eyes every 2 hours, and that should help them. But as far as the surgery, right? She told me, she's like, prepare, like she said that day, prepare to be uncomfortable. She's like, you're not gonna feel pain. You're not gonna do like the pain wise. Don't worry about it. She's like, all you have to worry about is you keeping your stress level at an all-time low. She's like, because if you stress, it makes it harder on the eye to relax, and like the muscles that, you know, tense up. She's like, we always tell patients, prepare to be uncomfortable, prepare to have your body be at a low stress level at all times. And she's like, your eyes are going to take either from 8 to 10 minutes each one, so basically like 20 minutes at most for both eyes. She said that my eye is going to be forced open with whatever, she told me that the name of it, but she's like, they're going to be forced open, they're going to put eye drops in, and it's going to numb the whole eye. So she's like, so you're not going to feel anything. And then I was just like, hold up. Would you guys be like relubricating the eye or whatever? She's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. She's like, bless you. She said the surgeon will continuously keep putting eye drops in the eye so it prevents it from being dry. And yeah, that's it. She's like, the surgeon's gonna go in there, do that. She's like, afterwards, um, she's like, they always recommend, and they told me this like about 4 times, my whole visit, right? And I was there for like an hour and a half, or almost 2 hours. Um, they said as soon as you're done, we encourage the patients to like. She's like, we highly encourage the patients to go take a nap. Just go take a nap, and she said because as soon as you're done, the sensation of your eyes are gonna feel the sensation of a jalapeno being rubbed on your eye. She's like, you know how sometimes you touch something spicy and you forget about it, you rub your eyes and it's like burning. And obviously the first instinct of a human will be to go and rub your eyes, touch your eyes, close your eyes, squint, do all that, or just close them really tightly. She said we do not want you to do none of that stuff. The film of your eye is going to be like kind of like peeled halfway, and then like they just kind of set it back in, so you don't want to mess with that film. But I did ask her, like, with me, to try to like get my mind off of that. Like I could be like doing this, right, touching, doing this and doing that, like whatever. She said I could do that. You can touch out, like on the outside. She's like, just to get your mind off of it, if you can't just like go to sleep like right away. She's like, but do not touch the actual eye. So that's the only part that I'm more like nervous about. I'm actually nervous about the whole thing, but I'm excited. Like the excitement kind of overweighs the nervousness, but still. But yeah, that's where we at. Today is the surgery. So yeah, I'm gonna ask him if he can just kind of record snippets of the surgery, not the full on like the whole procedure, but snippets of it, because you know how some doctors are like, oh no, I don't want my face, or I don't want my this procedure to be filmed or whatever. That's about it. I'm just excited, and I'm just gonna let you guys take you guys on the journey of this LASIK thing, and I'm just mostly excited about these things being off my face. But, my ears will also be getting a break, so I'm excited. I'm gonna take you guys along. I'm gonna let you guys know what's happening, what is going on. She did say that the burning sensation after every hour, it gets better and better and better. That's why they said as soon as you get home, take a nap, sleep it off. That way you do not have to worry about having to rub your eyes or anything. So yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, if you guys want to see more of this procedure, keep watching this video. Before these bad boys come on. Do you guys keep my glasses? I can take them with me?
Yeah, you can definitely.
I told him I was going to toss them in 95.
So babe, how's it feel?
I'm so nervous. I'm nervous about that.
What'd I say? You're not nervous, you're excited.
I'm excited. Well, I mean, I'm excited too. I'm just nervous.
Nervous of what?
Of not touching my eyeball, my eyes, rubbing them.
How often do you rub your eyeballs now?
Well, you know when they tell you not to touch your eyes, you touch it more. It's like when you told me don't touch, the sticky note says do not touch, you tell me to touch it.
Do not touch.
So yeah.
You're gonna be burning, watering, tearing really bad. The best thing you can do, go home and sleep for 4 to 6 hours after the procedure.
Okay. How long does it take for it to kick in?
Everyone's a little different. I would just give it a max of about 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 2 in there and it's 1,000 milligrams, so
Okay.
you will be good. And if you can't fall asleep still, Tylenol PM does have Benadryl in it, so you can just take another one, like just one pill, whenever you do get home.
Or a shot of whiskey. I'll give it one of those.
No. Yeah, right.
Take her fall asleep.
It's gonna make you want to party. Gonna do the
Yeah, don't
opposite.
do that because you're not going to be wanting to do that. For sure. Alright, Predmoxy medicated eye drops shake really well. All the medicine settles at the bottom.
Okay.
You're going to use it 4 times a day for a week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, bedtime.
Okay.
Artificial tears. You're going to use these minimum 6 to 8 times a day for a month. Make sure you are using them. It does help with healing.
Okay.
Always wait 3 to 5 minutes apart when using the drops, just because the tears will wash out the medicine, or vice versa.
Okay.
You can put them all in the fridge if you want to, but you don't have to. It just feels nice whenever you actually use the drops.
Okay.
Any questions about the drops at all? It's all written down too, so if you do forget or need to like reference it later, it's all there. Alright, no eye makeup for 3 days, no water in your eyes for 3 days, no swimming for a week.
Okay.
Don't shower tonight, you can tomorrow. Just shower with your head back, don't let water into your eyes.
Okay.
You will have sunglasses whenever you leave here. You're gonna wear those inside for 24 hours, outside for a week. Sleep in them tonight. You don't have to outside of that, but just sleep in them tonight. After that, you don't have to.
Okay.
Just continue wearing them outside for a week.
All right.
Questions on how to take care of your eyes?
No, just put the eye drops and don't touch it.
Pretty much, you got it. Follow your drop instructions, don't touch your eyes, and then you'll be fine.
All right.
Alright, if you need to use the restroom, now would be a good time, but otherwise I'll go ahead and take you back and get you ready for surgery. Thank you.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, guys, so here we are in the surgery room. The doctor is just looking at my eyes just to make sure everything is still okay. And right here, he's just running through the same things that they told me up front. He also said that right after surgery, I would be able to watch TV, look at my phone, do stuff like that. There is a lot of patients that assume that they can't do that they have to keep their eyes closed, and he said that that is not what I have to do. So here we are, they lay you down, and this guy is putting more numbing drops. This is the second time they have done so. When you guys saw me walk in the back, that's where the nurse gave me or put the nurse's cap on, and she also put numbing drops. The sensation of these drops feel like if you have salt water in your eyes, but that sensation goes away really, really quickly. It's very brief. You feel the numbing sensation almost immediately, so that's nice. Okay, guys, so here is this plastic thing that the doctor is like putting on my actual like eyeball. In this part, you will feel a lot of pressure. Don't worry, you're not going to feel any pain. Don't get scared when your vision goes blurry, and then all of a sudden it goes black. The surgeon is exactly telling you what's going to happen at the second it happens. So just try to relax. Just try to stay stress-free. I know it's hard because, like I said, it's hard to stay stress-free under something that you don't know what's going to happen next. But I'm here to tell you that do not worry about any pain. Do not worry about anything. Just focus on breathing and staying relaxed. And they are doing the same exact thing here. This is the part that I said is you feel pressure and then your vision goes black. So don't worry, guys. Like I said again, it's only uncomfortable, but there is no pain. And here, if you guys are wondering, all you see is like you see those like bright lights. That's the only thing I saw. Now he is doing clearing up the image, I guess, so he can like look at my eye, but the only thing I can see on my end was just those little light bulbs that were really, really bright. Okay, guys, so here we are done with this step. At this point, my vision is very foggy. So just imagine trying to walk through very intense, very, very dense fog. That's why you have to grab the nurse's hand. They guide you to the bed. They help you lay you down. They scoot your head where it's supposed to be. Now, this is the laser part. This is the part where I was most nervous about. because your mind just goes to like Final Destination, you know, like that movie. But it's none of that. Don't worry. So here the doctor is just telling me to just look at these lights. If you see my eye just bouncing around, it's because he told me to keep looking at the flashing green light. So the light at first was bouncing all over the place, and I think that's just to kind of calibrate the laser. I really don't know what it's for, but I was doing as I was told. So here you can see the surgeon is pulling back that first film that we have on our eye, and you do not feel anything, guys. It looks scary. I know this is very scary. This is like my second time me looking at this video, but let me tell you, at that moment you do not feel anything. There is no pain, so don't worry about it. Okay, so this is the part where the laser is actually going to start doing its job. So that flashing green light is steady and a lot bigger, and it keeps flashing. So the surgeon tells you to look at it, don't move, and the laser is going. Once that laser is done, or while it's going, the smell that it emits, it's when, the only thing I can describe it to is when you burn your hair or you cinch the hairs on your arm. So it smells like burning hair. But other than that, he puts back that film, and I think the only way I could describe what he put on there was like maybe like a liquid bandage to help seal that film back on. And obviously the same thing happens to the eye. He kind of cuts back that film, pushes it back. Again, guys, you do not feel none of this. You only feel pressure. You only feel a little discomfort. But when it comes to pain, there is zero pain. I'm not gonna lie. The second I held my breath because I did not want to smell it, but you don't have to do that. I mean, it's the laser itself actually is 6 seconds, as you can see on the screen. So yeah, very fast, very quick procedure, and you see right away. Okay, as you guys can see, I am done here. He is going to tell me to go sit back down. He's just going to look at my eyes to see if everything looks okay. Here he did tell me I had an eyelash, so he just got gauze and took that out and continued to look at my eye. I was happy, I was done. He put my sunglasses on, and again he just ran through the same thing. They drill it in your head to not touch your eyes, do not rub your eyes, and to just keep the sunglasses on for 24 hours inside, sleep with them on, and you're good to go.
How'd it go?
Oh, it just had a funny smell. That's like the scary part, but it was good. I mean,
Did they numb your eyeball?
yeah, twice. So
Is there drugs?
take your drugs.
I tried to give them to you before,
only-
but see, like, she's like, oh no.
The only not fun part is the pressure they put in your eyes. Like the first thing that you saw,
Yep.
when they were putting that thing in. That's the only non-fun.
See better already, or no?
Huh?
You see better already, or no?
It's blurry right. I mean, I could see. Yes, I can. But it's like a film. Like if my glasses were dirty.
All right. A couple hours, you'll be seeing this ugly mug in your face. You're like, oh Jesus Christ, who did I marry? God, you drugged me this whole time.
Is this try? You want cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, say bye-bye, folks. See you when you wake up.
Toodles.